All right. Breaking news. Who's excited? Who's excited for some double news? We missed last week, and we had some stuff prepared. Let's see if it still works. The Spanish women's soccer coach kissed a player upon winning the World Cup, which sparked a sexual assault lawsuit. Since this was his first win, this is bad news for Tom Brady's future as a soccer coach. Okay, not bad. Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B released a music video for the song Bongos, featuring their giant asses moving and grooving. In other news, one of the most powerful earthquakes on record hit Morocco and killed over 2,000 people. That one's kind of just fucked up. Scientists have grown something that closely resembles a human embryo without using a sperm or an egg. This is bad news for the Catholics, if you ask me. But aside from that, my question is, now what if we wanted to abort it? You know? How long can we wait on that one? What are the rules there? Okay, here's a real headline. A neuroscientist explains why stupidity is an existential threat to America. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here. Am I going crazy? Like, yeah, dude. Yeah, man, come on. Why do people even bother talking anymore? Mr. Beast claimed that he didn't turn YouTube into a hunt for views and money, but then did a survey on thumbnails to figure out how to get more views and money. You can't make this stuff up, folks. The One Chip Challenge has been pulled from the shelves after one teenager... The One Chip Challenge has been pulled from the shelves after one teenager died. This is odd news to me because, and I just had our sources confirm this, peanuts are still on the shelf. That is 13 people every year attributed solely to peanuts. Okay, a Colorado GOP congresswoman was caught vaping and disturbing the audience around her in a crowded theater. Girl boss pussy queen. Next order of business is we bring back smoking inside. And she got felt up by her partner or something. So fucking hot. We should have let them keep going to see how far they'd take it. And then finally, our last piece of news for you is Ashton Kutcher stepped down from his anti-child sex abuse organization after writing character letters for Masterson in his you-know-what trial. Talk about steering into the skid. I feel like Ashton could learn something from The Who. And now the podcast. We have ourselves a secret podcast that spreads by word of mouth. And you can shout if you want. This is Z-Man and the Push, the official McOlds podcast. Nice. I think I'll censor that. Now help us to top the charts. Yes, the real ones, but mostly the ones in your heart. That 70s show was really fun, but now I'm starting to think that maybe a 14-year-old and a 20-year-old shouldn't be on the same one. And I'm talking about, like, a set, because Hollywood's like... people just be doing shit in Hollywood, dude, and they get away with it for so long. Is it Mila or Mila? I've always said Mila. Was she groomed? That's neither here nor there, I suppose. Welcome to Z-Man and the Push, the official Mick Olds podcast. I'm like so in the habit of trying to say something again there, but I don't.
Yeah,
you know,
I get what you mean, because when I'm making the covers, I try to write something else because
it's always been that way.
It's always been there.
Yeah. Anyway, we are today joined by Haley. Say hello, Haley.
Hello.
And we have a special guest. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yep, it's Max again.
It's me again. At this point, am I really a special guest?
Nope, nothing special about you. You are too regular. So, I'll
tell you one thing. I'm above average in some areas.
Such as?
I'm 6'3".
Oh yeah, I forgot.
There we go. That's what I meant to do. Yeah, he's 6'3". Okay, so all right, guys. Me and Max hung out
Oh my god.
Okay, let's address the elephant in the room.
Me and Max hung out in a
We hung
hotel
out.
In a
room.
hotel room?
In a hotel room.
Oh my god.
And then they
Spill.
show. Do you know what though? Would you fuck this guy?
I'm censoring that. I'm cutting that out. I don't want that to be known. I'm cutting all this out.
His leg.
Stop saying anything. All right. You're just wasting time. That's gonna be cut out of this.
It was Photoshop. And this is what he looks like as a dinosaur, and that was Photoshop too.
So we hung out in a hotel room in Chicago.
What?
And we made a video, and I think I want to talk about my Chicago trip, but I kind of want to start off with this whole Max part of it. Number one,
Okay.
Which one of y'all has ever had a deep dish pizza, huh?
Dude,
a
I've
real
been-
authentic Chicago deep dish pizza? Anybody ever get
I
one?
have.
All right. Have you ever gone into the store and said medium, please, and it's like $45, and you're like, you know what? It was like 30, but still, it was
Okay.
like. It's like it's $100, and then you're like, that it serves 4 to 5 people on a medium. What are you talking about? And you get there, and it's in a tiny little medium-sized pizza box that you'd normally see anywhere, and you're like, what the fuck? You pick it up. This thing probably weighed like 10 pounds.
Hell yeah.
This thing is so fucking heavy. And then one more note I would like to say about this pizza. I was only able to eat one piece, but the next day when I tried to eat it, like, you know how some people like cold pizza?
Yeah.
It's like biting into a block of cheese.
I bet.
It's just a thick block of cheese in there. And then that makes me think about, damn, people are just eating this normal? People are just eating this much cheese normal? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, very interesting. So
I
anyway,
really have been craving a Chicago deep dish, man.
you've been craving one?
Yeah, like I think my pizza has just been too vanilla lately. I need to branch out.
Need to chalk it up.
It's all
Chocolate
been
it up.
New York style and pan crust.
Is New
I
York-
need that deep dish.
What do you call normal pizza? What style is that?
What's normal pizza? Like what you'd get from like
It's
Papa
fucking
John's?
Red Baron.
Frozen.
Yeah,
that would be like a hand tossed, I guess.
hand tossed.
Yeah.
So they don't hand toss the crust that goes into a deep dish?
No, I don't think they do actually, 'cause I think they roll it out and then they like drape it over a pan or something. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
But God, do I want one.
What's your opinion on pizza, Max?
There's one guy said, I just moved to Illinois and I ate a deep dish pizza and it should be called a cheese wheel on a crust. And he got accused of grooming.
Okay.
Yeah, that tracks.
But that was separate, but that's true.
Wow. All right. So now I guess what I meant to say was it's actually a really good pizza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I meant to say this is the best pizza. And it's definitely pizza.
That's why I've
It's
been
definitely-
craving one lately.
Yeah. Yep. We love that pizza. Okay, so now I want to get into the weeds here. Me and Max made a video, and it was a very high production video. Lots of coordination, a lot of choreography, a lot of planning, a lot of writing. And one video
Multiple
I kind of
shots.
wanted to,
Lots of multiple shots.
multiple shots. And the one thing that this video hinged upon was Max's little quip that he said at the beginning. And I would like to share with you guys some outtakes from us trying to get Max's little quip right. If
Oh
you
no,
guys-
wait, you kept those?
No, I didn't. Psych. Yeah, I did, dude. When you delete it, it goes into my
fuck.
recently
Wait, are
deleted.
any of them offensive or no?
No.
Okay,
But if-
because I don't
if
post the
one of them-
offensive stuff usually.
I know, but did you know we're on a podcast and you've said some pretty heinous stuff on this podcast before?
I've never said anything heinous on the podcast. The thing about the cheese wheel was true.
All right, hold on.
Okay,
Let
wait.
me.
Can they hear it?
Yeah, and I'm gonna share the screen here so that
Okay.
you can see it. All right,
I'm
you
gonna
guys-
play this game.
Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Gartic
have you
Phone.
ever-
Don't talk while I'm doing it.
Have you ever been to jail? It's the best of both worlds. You get to go to jail and you get free food. And fucked in the shower. You ever start rubbing your penis? I don't remember saying that. Sorry, I started rubbing my penis. Hey, Gooners. Hey, Gooner Nation. Baby, are you cheating on me? Baby, have you ever been to jail? Are you non-binary? Oh no. Cute. Your name is Hammer. Hey, Kate. Have you ever been in an apartment complex? Where do you live? Hey, baby, I miss you so much, and I miss the kids. Did you put them to sleep already? I don't have anyone to fuck here. Hey, baby, I miss you and the kids so much. When I'm by myself in a hotel room, I can't stop thinking about drowning myself. Say hi to the dog for me, too. I got pizza. Baby, I'm in the hotel room. I arrived safe and sound. I miss you and the kids so much, and I can't stop cheating. I guess that's the process
so good.
then. That's kind of crazy because I never saved like any of like the little drafts or outtakes. The one that I think is the funniest is like, are you non-binary?
Your name is Hammer.
Your name is Hammer. It's like that's fucking funny to me. I don't know why.
It's so good.
That's crazy. I've never watched that many of the outtakes. Some of the outtakes I think were better than the actual thing that we came up with.
The one that I meant to send to you so that you could post it if you wanted, was the one, have you ever lived in an apartment complex? Where do you live? That one's really good. Dude, it was so killer trying to watch this guy do this.
No, but it was actually better because you guys were there, so it's like I knew it was good if you laughed at it.
Right, but then you'd have to redo
TikTok's
it.
weird because what?
But then you'd have to redo it if we like, for example, at the end there, the first time you said, and I can't stop cheating, I lost my mind. That was so fucking funny.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
that was
that
super
little
fun.
compilation there is very good.
Thanks.
That's a good
nice
comp.
editing, dude.
Send me that. I'll post it on Instagram. I don't think I can post that on TikTok.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. Yeah, that was. Yeah. All right. So that's enough of the Max time. All right, Max. Well, we'll talk to you later.
See you, Max.
Okay.
Thanks
See
for
you guys.
coming.
If I actually leave the call, would it fuck up the recording?
I think it would be a little bit irritating.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't do the joke if you don't want me to commit to the joke.
My bad. That one's on me. All right, so that was my first day in Chicago, and then I did other things in Chicago.
Such as?
So first I want to talk about Italian beef.
Okay.
Right, everybody's like, ooh, Italian beef this, Italian beef that. They love these fucking sandwiches that have Italian beef on them, okay, right?
Yep.
I went to Portillo's first, and I
Isn't
had
that
their
the
Italian
hot dog place?
Yeah, Portillo's hot dogs.
And beef?
Give me a second, okay? They're also known for their Italian beef. So I went to the Italian beef store, and I got Portillo's, and I got an Italian beef sandwich. And let me just say, this was rather magnificent. This was a wonderful sandwich. Then I went to this place called Frankie's Deli, and apparently they're famous for their meatball subs.
Ooh.
Had one of those, and it was a fucking mess, but it was also really good. The one thing I will say about that bread, though, a little chewy, which was interesting. A really peculiar texture to that bread, but still not so bad.
Too much gluten.
Yeah, So then I went back to Portillo's because you know my ass had to get some fucking Chicago hot dogs.
Some Chicago dogs.
You know my ass had to get... So I got them, and I'll say this, okay? Because I had it exactly how they have it. The play it where the ball lies.
No ketchup?
I want to try... No ketchup. And I tried it. And the first... Because I got the meal that had 2 hot dogs. Mm-hmm. I had the first one. I was like, this was wonderful. What a fun and refreshing hot dog. Like, have you ever had a hot dog and felt refreshed afterwards? Fuck no.
Never.
This was nice. Pickle, peppers, tomatoes. Dude, it was a garden on there.
Like a salad?
I think they phrase it as run it through the garden or something like that.
It was a garden on there.
Yeah, it was a garden on there.
I think that's a good quote.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I had that. The second one, though, was like, okay. All right. Give me one with ketchup on it. You know?
They don't have any chili dogs up there, do they?
Fuck no. I don't know. I didn't look.
It's really like
They
an
have chili
Ohio
dogs at
thing.
Portillo's, just for the record.
Okay.
You would know, wouldn't you,
Yeah, you
David
would.
Dobrik? Fucking dork.
Yeah, I'm sponsored.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's all I think of when I think of David Dobrik. It was either that or I make
No, I
another
meant-
another fucking joke about the about the machinery
What machinery?
where he injured his friend.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
He killed that guy.
Okay, so then that was a thing, and then let's go back to the Italian beef. What do you think of in Chicago when you think of Italian beef?
The bear.
You think of Portillo's maybe, but you also think of Al's Beef. Okay, so I went to an Al's Beef, and let me tell you, this was the worst fucking sandwich I've ever had in my life. Now this could have been due to the fact that I'd been eating like shit all week, and this was my last meal before I left Chicago. And also because I got it dipped on accident, like dipped in the gravy, which is like good. And then I had them put melted cheddar cheese on it because that's like how people like it there. This sandwich was a fucking mess. It was disgusting. It wouldn't hold together. It was falling apart. And then the beef, I like at the end I was like, I can't eat this like this anymore. I opened it up, tried to eat the beef, and let me tell you, it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
So would I ever go to Al's Beef again? No. That is a no to me. Okay,
You
I
got
will go to
beef
Portillo's.
with Al's Beef.
I got beef with Al's Beef. So that's my take on Chicago food. And then one last thing I want to touch on with Chicago for now, before we move on, and then I maybe remember something else, is two things. One, I went to Signature Lounge, which is 96 floors up, and it's like a place where you just drink. And the elevator was so scary. It goes so fast and it's like shakes a little bit when you're going up. I was like, what the fuck? And then I'm up there and I feel like my equilibrium's off. I feel like the building is tipping over, but it's really just me tipping over. I felt like shit. I mean, it was scary up there. And then the drink, I spent $50 on 2 drinks. And then
Baller.
So that was...
What kind of fucking drinks? What kind were they?
Yeah, what'd you drink?
Like cocktails.
Were they good or no?
It was okay. Would I
What do you
write
mean, like
home about it?
like a strawberry mojito?
No, it was called blackberry, right? Blackberry
Mojito?
Smash, and it was a
yum.
bourbon drink.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Bourbon.
Yeah, it was bourbon, and so that was kind of crazy. I think we did the math, and I think the elevator moves at average 45 miles per hour going down.
Damn.
Yeah, so I was thinking about it. What would happen if you jumped in that one? Would you die? If you jumped, would you
just
break
become
your
a
neck
splatter.
on the ceiling?
Like bullet train elevators?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You need a fucking seatbelt.
All right, let's clean these teenagers off the ceiling for the next ride.
Yeah, exactly.
You got teenagers in there. It won't happen to us. We did the one chip challenge and survived.
Yeah. And then the last thing I wanted to mention, and then we can move on to bigger and better things, is I went to a trade show. That's why I was there, because I'm in manufacturing. And one of the booths there had a weld sculpture that was done by this artist that's like an alien holding a microphone coming out of a spaceship. And that is Joe Rogan bought that, and it's actually gonna be at the mothership.
No way.
Yeah, so I got a picture next to it.
That is so cool, dude.
To a sculpture that's gonna be really famous.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks, dude.
Who's the artist?
I forgot her name. She's from Saskatchewan.
Nice. Okay. That's a cool place.
Yeah, that's the name of it, right, in Canada?
Yeah.
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 Yep. So that's
Did you see the bean?
No.
Did you see Trump Tower?
Yes.
Did you go in it?
Hell no.
Did you flip it off?
I pissed on it.
Yeah.
I
middle fingered it. Yeah.
Did you do the picture where you do the middle finger at the tower?
Yeah, but except it was my penis in it. I was like, and it was midstream. It's pissing. It was so sick.
You put your penis in the tower?
I fucked it, dude.
I fucked that tower.
Hell yeah.
You fucked Trump, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, you want a Trump Tower tonight instead of Eiffel Tower? And they're like, what does that mean? It's like, oh, we know we fucked the building.
I just like the idea of that escalating though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like a Snapchat story that gets progressively more disturbing.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
another. All right. Next time I'm in Chicago, that's the next video we put a lot of time into producing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like, okay, so it starts with you like flipping the Trump Tower off, and then you just skip to the last story, and you're covered in your own shit and running through it screaming with a gun.
It's the video. Yeah, it's the Snapchat story where you're just watching this.
Yeah.
It's a screen recording of the Snapchat story, and it keeps
Yeah.
flipping through to the end. That's really good.
yeah. And then it's like, but you're wearing a diaper and you're covered in shit and you're shooting a machine gun in the air. And you keep saying, I missed my diaper. Like this. It's like, yeah, fuck Trump. There's like an actual terrorist engagement is how it ends. It's like, this really escalated in like a way that's profoundly on the news.
Yeah. That's good. All right, so I think that was Chicago. Max, do you have any comments to say about hanging out with me in person and how cool and inviting I am and how hospitable I am because I bought you dinner?
No, that was super nice, and I was, I'm really glad that my car didn't fucking break down before that, because that was definitely a possibility that I would have.
Yeah, I can't believe your car broke down.
But, yeah, me neither, dude. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it won't accelerate. But it was awesome. It was like really fun. We made a video that rocked, and it got 2 million views. I can't believe it. That's awesome. And
Yeah,
you're
it's
in the
so
creator
awesome.
fund, and they give you $30.
Yeah, congratulations.
so lucky.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So proud of you
definitely.
guys.
$30 covered all of my overhead.
Way to go.
So that project is now a wash.
That paid for one of your
Yeah.
drinks
yeah,
at that
one
bar.
of my drinks. Yeah.
Yeah, one blackberry smash.
Oh, I guess one last thing I want to say now with the expensive meals and stuff, because obviously I had expensive meals and shit.
Naturally.
I had gnocchi at this one Italian place, and they were like really proud of it and all that, whatever. This was the worst gnocchi I've ever had in my life.
Word?
It
Oh,
sucked.
no,
It
dude.
was so bad. Everybody else's meal looked so good, but I just had to get this like a fucking idiot.
Damn.
Should have
I don't
just got the
like gnocchi that
filet
much.
mignon.
Should have got the
definitely.
filet mignon.
Yeah, because I was eating rich. That's
Is that
what you
your
do
favorite
whenever you
food?
travel on business. You eat rich because the company pays for it.
You
So
think-
sick.
You think gnocchi's your favorite food?
It is, I thought, but maybe
Until
I only
then.
like my family.
It just ruined it for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, it
Now
was
you
like
hate
this
it.
is shitty.
It just be a ravioli though.
What?
Just be a ravioli.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Just be
Like,
a
what's the point? Isn't gnocchi? Isn't that like a?
Gnocchi's-
It's like a pillowy pasta with cheese in it.
Isn't
No.
it made from potato?
It's potato and
Yeah.
flour and egg. It doesn't. It's not really stuffed normally. I've never seen a
Oh,
stuffed
okay.
one. It's just a dumpling noodle, basically.
I only had it as sweet tomato, so
What's your favorite food, Max?
probably
Chicago style fucking pizza.
That's true.
no.
Oh.
No.
Then what is it?
I would say a good sandwich,
Nice.
Such as?
something with a toothpick in it.
Fucking
Maybe a
Italian
little bit.
beef or
Something you throw some coleslaw on it. I love a little fancy kind of like crazy sandwich where you're getting a little wild with it.
How wild?
I don't know. Put something unexpected on there like a bell pepper.
Pizza rolls? You ever had pizza
Yeah, put
rolls
some-
on a sandwich?
My favorite food, that'd be fucking crazy. My favorite food is a pizza roll sandwich.
Yeah.
You're a 4-year-old
pieces
fucking
of
kid.
bread with pizza rolls inside.
I like pizza roll and
And
jelly
ketchup.
sandwich.
That sounds
Pizza
kind
roll
Are
of
you
and
good.
jelly,
fucking
yeah.
serious? It's like
That sounds kind of good.
probably either sweet tarts candies or
My Wagos.
Wegos.
probably I like when I drink maple syrup through a Twizzler straw.
I like
Oh,
like
it's
the
thick, it's
bottom
thick.
of the chips.
Yeah. Just the crumbs.
That's my favorite food is like the bottom of the chips.
Or like, what's your favorite food? Oh, any old thing I can find lying around. But it's like stuff, it's like anything I pick out of the carpet. Really freaky answers. Rat tails.
Oh man. All right, well, Haley, do you
And then
have
you say, I get them with scissors, they grow back.
There you have it.
All right, Haley, what's your favorite food?
Salami.
Haley, do you have any
Salami and
any
crackers and
memories
mustard.
of Zach being gone in Chicago?
I was alone, and then I cooked the absolute worst dog shit meal I possibly could have ever made for myself, and I don't want to tell. I won't tell anybody what it was.
You have to say what
No,
it is.
I haven't.
I'll tell you the one thing that I know about it, because this is the only part of it that she disclosed
That's the
to
only
me,
thing I will tell anyone.
is she tried to cook the
It
rice on the
starts-
stove.
It started with trying to cook
So
the rice on the
I can
stove.
only imagine that the
Jeez.
rice was crunchy.
No, it wasn't crunchy. It was
A
not.
pudding.
It was
Yeah, it felt. It
mush.
was like mush.
It was mushy. How many cups of water did you put in?
100 of them.
I wasn't sure what to do. Our rice
2
cooker.
to 1.
Our rice cooker broke recently, and I was like,
Did you
You did
wash
2 to
the
1.
rice?
"What?
Did you wash it?
Yeah,
Did you?
I did.
Did you
many
boil
times?
it before you put the lid on?
What?
Did you boil the rice before you put the lid on?
No.
Oh no.
I messed everything up. I messed it all up, and then I was like, God damn it. And I was like, well, this is just, it's fine. It's rice. Like, it can't taste bad. And then I'm not even going to, just know that it was bad. The whole meal was just bad. As I was eating it, I was like, this is, so I just threw it all away and sat there.
Damn.
Yikes.
Yeah, so I guess it means that she's nothing without me.
Goes
So,
to show.
Just goes to show.
You know how to make rice on the stove?
No.
Okay.
So I immediately,
No, I don't.
like that evening, as soon as I was done, I threw away my dinner. I bought a rice cooker on Amazon. It was the first thing I did.
What kind? Like one that has one from Japan that like makes a song when you start it?
Like the cheap kind.
Oh man, those are my
Who do you
favorite.
think we are?
Dude, you're
It
talking
makes
about
sushi rice.
I can't put the rice cooker on the company card.
If you
talking
buy a
about
rice cooker
balling
with more
out
than
on the
one setting,
penthouse,
you're like a
drinking
psychopath.
blackberry smash, and you can't afford a Japanese singing rice cooker.
Dude, I'm 96 floors up and I'm shaking.
Yeah, Zach's a big wuss, because I just want to make a comment that I went to the same exact place when I was in Chicago, and I went up there and I was like, wow, this is so nice, so lovely. I had fun. It was a good time.
Wow,
I went
you're
to-
so
Scared.
strong.
I went
Yeah,
to the Prudential Center in Boston, and I think that's like 100 some floors up, and they have a bar on the top floor.
Yeah,
And had a drink up there, and it was super cool.
that's
I
awesome.
didn't feel topsy turvy at all, and I think I'm going back there next month.
Nice.
All
I'm
right.
going to Boston.
All right, cool guys. How many floors was it? Was it only 90?
I just said it was like 100 or
100.
something.
No,
That's
I
probably
doubt it.
not true. I might be making that
I bet
up.
it was
I don't
only
really
like
know.
85.
I haven't been there in a while, but I think I'm going back. So holla.
Yeah, whatever.
Why are you going back to Boston?
My sister and then my brother-in-law's birthday is that weekend, and also it's like a Friday the 13th, and we're going to Salem. You know, like where the
Oh,
where
what?
the
Spooky.
witches were hanged and such. So it should be
Y'all
a
are all
pretty
going?
spooky. Yeah, the
That's pretty awesome.
The Hall kids.
That's pretty awesome.
Are you gonna get a Ouija board?
No, but we're gonna get a lot of weed because it's legal in Boston.
And also, for
Isn't it? Wait, it's not legal in Ohio.
No,
Nope.
You got weed on the table. Do they know that?
Oh, this is diet weed. It's fake
Delta
weed.
8 is legal here.
Yeah,
That's Delta 8.
Yeah, it's federal.
Oh, okay.
It's like federally.
I don't know if Delta 8 really makes that much of a difference. I know it's
doesn't.
like, isn't it just less THC?
No,
like it still gets you high.
No, it's a different kind of THC.
Yeah.
It's still.
So this is fine because it's chemicals instead
Yeah.
of a natural plant.
exactly.
No, it's still a natural
Precisely.
plant. It's just less potent.
I'm pretty sure
much.
they can synthesize Delta 8 though.
Yeah, you can
I
synthesize
watched a
anything.
whole video. I watched a whole video on.
You just talked about you could synthesize a human embryo. You can
Right.
synthesize anything, bro. Bro. How
Yeah.
about that?
So how about this? This is what we do. If we figure out that that's possible, everybody gets neutered, so that they can't procreate. So
That's
that,
not what they call it when people do it.
Okay, wait. So maybe everybody gets their tubes tied and a vasectomy, so that everybody can fuck constantly with no fear of anything but diseases. But all right, so we create a vaccine for every disease, or we just give everybody every disease so that everybody's cool with it, and then we can fuck constantly with no repercussions at all. And whenever you're ready for a kid, You go to the science lab and you say, I'm ready for my thing, Mr. Scientist.
Yeah, and they'll be like, how do you want the deluxe version or just...
Wait, there's so many routes we could go. You only have $20.
Well, actually, I'm a
has-
subscriber to the monthly. I'm on the monthly rewards program, so actually I get 25% discount.
Oh.
Plus, with the legacy rewards I get from being subscribed for 24 years, I get 17 mutations to choose from.
Mutations.
Yeah.
So I want gills. I want
Blue
him to be
eyes.
8 foot tall.
I want blue eyes.
Blue eyes. That's a good one too.
It's the best mutation.
I
you
want
can
him
have.
to be. I want him to be like natural. I want him to get the gene that makes him like really good at piano immediately.
I want him to have the Benjamin Buttons disease.
Yeah, I want him to start off old.
Yeah, can we make this one age backwards?
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay.
I want mine to carry the AIDS virus, but a dormant version.
One that
Like,
only spreads but never afflicts.
Exactly.
Agent Zero for a new strain.
I like to think that like I want the one that can play piano really well. Like, okay, sir, but you do know that like when you choose this, they will have the autism gene as well. They have to go
It's like
together.
it's a package deal.
Yeah. And you're like, all right, yeah, no, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
No, because everybody.
What if you were like, I want mine to be a sharpshooter, and then they're like, okay, and then but you do go on a list. It's like he's raising a militia because the last one he said he wanted to be good at sword fighting and making IEDs.
Yeah.
So
I want. Can I have my kid? Can my kid be like really interested in like the roadkill that we drive past?
yeah, could mine develop a fascination with taxidermy?
Yeah.
I want him to be interested in the natural world, but in an unpleasant way. What can we do about that? Oh, let me look through my chart, and then he like looks through the chart.
And then he presses a couple of buttons on his machine.
What about a natural charisma but 1,000-yard stare? we want people to describe him as chilling, correct? Like basically raising a guard dog kind of thing. Like weird little sociopath characters.
Can he be like really hairy? No, I still want him to develop a bald spot, but like if he can't best me. But
Yeah.
that'd be funny. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
would.
definitely.
Yeah,
All
for
right.
sure.
So that's
What would you pick, do you think? What would you actually pick? Like,
me?
I think I'd probably, yeah.
5 foot tall. But very athletically inclined.
I want mine with very
Yeah.
high diplomacy skills.
I
Mine
want
would
like
age in dog years.
I want you to
Yeah.
take like Kim Jong Un and make that again. And
Yeah.
I want that to be my kid.
I want.
How can we make Kim Jong-un sexy?
I want
Yeah.
my kid to represent a kid who was born and raised in New Zealand, an Aboriginal,
Okay.
in fact,
Okay.
who knows the haka.
Can you make his skin blue?
Yeah,
I really love
I want the
the
kid from
Avatar.
Avatar. No,
They're
I
like,
want.
do you mean Avatar? And I'm like, didn't I just say that? And they're like, no, you said the Avatar.
and
That's
then-
like the last
Oh, and then he
Airbender, the
comes
remake.
out, and then he comes out with
arrows.
a blue arrow on his head, and you're like, no, I wanted the whole thing blue.
And he-
All right,
but
throw
he-
this one
but he
away.
can fucking
It's like
bend it.
factory defects. It's like it hits it down, they go into a furnace.
It goes into the scrapper,
It's like
the scrap yard.
So we accidentally made you Avatar: The Last Airbender, but we still made the Avatar character. Do you want this one, or should we just throw it away? It's like, nah, you just.
You know
Hey, what if I try it out for a few months?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I hold on?
See if
I
I
like
bond
it,
with it.
if I like it, or can I just bring it back?
Yeah. What's your return policy again?
Just throw it away in the
I see
dumpster.
here that you're a member with us, so it's actually 30 days versus the 14 days that is typical of a non-member. Would you like to sign up with a credit card? And then I do, naturally, because I'm building my credit to buy a house.
Yeah, because you're having
What
a
if it was
kid.
until they were 18? Like, well, once they're legally adults, we can't take them back. But until then, you can do whatever you want. And so then you like bring it back, and you're like, don't argue with me, or I'll return you.
He wants to go to Harvard, and I don't have that money.
I'd want my kid to be born on the leap day. If I could choose everything.
Yeah.
Born on the leap day.
But I also want him to age as though like
Yeah. So he
so he
stays.
ages 4 times slower.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Every 5 years, he gets a year older.
But
You know
also
what they, when they
really
talk about
good.
terrible twos though?
Oh man, that would be.
That's gonna be
A rough 4 years.
Twos.
At least at the end of it, you'll get another Olympics, and you'll be happy. So it's cool.
No, and I want it. Yeah, and I want it to be a leap year on the year of the Olympics, so that
Every year the Olympics
Well,
happens.
I think the summer. Wait. No, the Winter Olympics
happens
are.
on leap years.
I think so.
Okay.
Or
I
the
keep
World
getting
Cup.
embarrassed because I can never remember the year the Olympics is in.
Yeah, I just realized also that they would always fall on a leap year because it's the same year. Wait, did they skip 2 years because of the pandemic though? So it's still on evens.
Well, it's still lined up the same.
Oh, okay.
Like I think.
See, this is where a child as a calendar would really come in handy.
I think the 20.
Can I get a kid that's really good at dates?
Yeah, I think the 2020 Olympics were supposed to happen, and then they happened in 2022. But the 2024 Paris Olympics are still happening.
Okay.
The Paralympics?
Paris Olympics, man.
Oh, okay.
That's funny. People like the Paris Olympics has the lowest turnout possible because everybody thought they said Paralympics. Like it's the lowest turnout in recorded history. Like, oh, why didn't you say that?
That's a good bit.
Yeah.
That would work
The
for also
Olympics.
Paraguay.
Paraguay?
Maybe even better.
Isn't it Paraguay?
I don't think that Paraguay's ever had the Olympics, though.
That means they're due.
I could
That's
be
a
wrong,
good
but I'm not
point.
sure the country's big enough.
That
How
means
big is
they're
Paraguay?
due. You think?
Hey Siri, how
It's
big
like
is
the
Paraguay? I
size of
hope it didn't do
Chicago.
that. I need to double check.
God damn it.
And it looks like a cashew.
I needed to double check that I didn't just trigger my Siri.
Triggered. I
Triggered.
prefer Paraguay or Uruguay.
Does your Siri turn on anytime you ask a question?
No, if I said her name,
Oh, okay.
because she listens. So
Hey, Siri!
no, yeah, you're in headphones. Nice try, Dick.
Damn it! Mine activated.
All right,
No, it actually didn't. That's good because I'm recording. That would have been crazy if that stopped the recording.
that would have been hilarious. All right, so real fast. We could have had 3 celebrity deaths in a row on a monologue because of All-Star Guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
The All-Star Guy died. Hey, now.
Really?
He is dead now. He went in hospice because of liver failure or something like that. Wasn't it liver failure? Hey, now. It was really sad.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
You mind if
rip.
I pour this out for him?
He was like
Go for it,
52
right on-
years
drown
old or
my
something, right?
fucking- He was what?
He was like 52 years old, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he was like younger.
Was
he
he
wasn't
single?
no Jimmy Buffett age. Or
No, yeah, Jimmy Buffett
and Jimmy
died too.
Buffett was no Betty White age.
And Betty White
And
was
she's still
no-
alive, right?
No, Betty White died a long time ago.
I
Like,
didn't fucking know about that. When did she die?
beginning of the
Died
year.
right before her 100th birthday.
COVID?
No, just
No.
old age. Old
As
ass.
far as we know,
Betty!
as far
December-
as we know, it wasn't COVID.
December
So-
2021.
So this tells me you don't follow MG, do you? MG on TikTok?
Who's MG?
Who's MG?
All right, never mind. We're not getting into it.
That tells me you don't follow Updog on TikTok.
Wait, what's up, dog?
Who's up, dog?
Nothing much, dog. What's up with you?
And
That didn't
now
make
it's
sense, and it
time
made
to
me upset.
start
Start
Mad
the
Lib.
podcast. The Mad Lib. All right, we're going to do the quickest Mad Lib ever.
Oh my god! All right, so
Okay.
rapid fire. It's gonna be me,
If you-
Haley, then Max. Me, Haley, Max. Easy.
Yep. And if you
Done.
wait too long, you're getting skipped.
You're getting skipped, and you're
Damn.
gonna get the sound.
High
if
stakes
you,
Mad Lib.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Get your best nouns, verbs, adjectives, and...
So remember, the throw up means you're skipped.
All right. Here we go. Ready, set, adjective.
Great.
Does it mean
Part of the
next?
body, plural.
Toes.
Nice. Good. Nice fast.
Part of the body, plural.
Fingers.
All right, not bad.
Adjective.
Yellow.
Noun.
Park.
Verb.
Run.
Type of liquid.
Oh, milk.
Noun.
Bird.
Verb ending in ing.
Damn. Sweeping.
Noun.
Antler.
Adjective.
Spiky.
Adjective.
Wait, did you just say spiky? That is what I was gonna say.
Adjective.
That's fucking. I'm not joking. I was thinking that as
He's
soon as you
gonna
said
say
adjective.
spiky, so you actually have to put spiky twice.
Okay, yeah,
twice.
spiky. Just do it again.
Because
I'm not kidding. I was thinking
Okay.
that right when he
Zach
said
said
that. It was like the first
antler.
thing I thought. That's insane.
Plural noun.
Oh, guns. Oh, why? Why did I do it?
Plural noun again.
Babies.
We're on
Noun.
two sides of the...
Shoe. Fuck.
Verb
So much
past
pressure.
tense.
This is crazy.
Verb past tense. Tide. Shoe tide.
Part of the body plural.
Belly buttons.
Adjective.
Frightening.
That's good. Good one.
Okay, good.
Verb.
Ooh, menace.
Ooh.
Noun.
Bar.
Yeah, dude. Let's drink.
Adjective. Ended it perfectly, by the way, this last one.
Drunk.
Yes, so true. Hell yeah.
Cool. Okay, that was it. All right, so we
Okay, let's do it.
We kind
No
of got
laughing.
we kind of got a 3-for-1 going here. This one's called nursery rhymes.
Oh, man. This is awesome.
When some great school students were asked what nursery rhymes popped into their toes or were on the tip of their fingers, these were their yellow answers. Jack and Jill went up the park to run a pail of milk. Jack fell down and broke his bird, and Jill came sweeping after.
That kind of... It's okay.
Not bad.
That kind of works. Yeah,
It's kind of okay.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your antler grow? With spiky bells and spiky shells and guns all in a row.
Good.
And
one's-
last but not least,
kind of works.
That one's good. And now this one's going to be about alcohol, which is really good.
Oh, good.
3 blind babies. See how they run. They all went after the shoe's wife, who tied off their belly buttons with a frightening knife. Did you ever menace such a bar in your life as 3 drunk mice?
Dude, wait a minute. The babies and having their belly buttons tied off, that was insane. That was...
That's
Frightening knife.
That was... Oh, man.
I really
right.
can't believe you said spiky. That freaked me out a little bit. As soon as he said adjective, I was like, spiky. Like the first question, but he was asking Zach, and I was like, I would have said spiky there. If I get an adjective, I'm going to say spiky. That threw me off so much. Couldn't believe it.
Wow, that was a riot.
That was the fastest Mad Lib of
I
our
really
all time.
wish you said farm instead of park, because if they were running up the farm to fetch a pail of milk, that would have been really funny.
Yeah.
That would have been really good. But all right, that was really good. I like that one. That was good.
Yeah, maybe we should always do them fast.
No, we got to mix it up.
Okay. I'm just saying, it just makes for more silliness when you don't sit there and think about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anywho.
All right. I know Haley has a topic she wants to discuss. She brought it up to me earlier today, and I
Two
said...
things I want to discuss.
Oh, okay, go for it.
One quick one. Went to the thrift store, and afterwards I was thinking about it, and I feel like when I go shopping at the thrift store, I'm like, when you give an animal enrichment, like a monkey or a dog, and you put treats inside a puzzle or a toy, and they have to work really, really hard to get it out. That's how I feel when I go thrift shopping.
Because you're digging through all the
I
shirts
gotta
to
work
find the
so
sandwich that somebody
hard.
hid there.
Yeah, and it's just
You're digging through all
it's
the
my
pockets
enrichment.
to find a loose Cheez-It.
It's my enrichment. Anyways, so that was just one thought. The second thing I wanted to bring up, because I started telling Zach about it. Have you guys heard about the what? Why is that face?
Oh, wait, what?
What?
What happened?
I can't see his face. What face is he making? Could you do it for me?
It's not a good one. He's like,
You know, I'm really upset with myself.
he did something.
Wait, why are you so upset with yourself? What happened?
I didn't record you, Max, this whole time, your video. So your video is going to start right now. Unless I can somehow pull
Perfect.
something off. This is so fucking
Should we just
embarrassing.
restart the podcast?
Yeah, let's start over.
Okay.
All
Do
right.
the news.
Keep talking, Haley.
Okay, Haley, say the second thing.
I'm so defeated right now.
Bro, you do not need a video component.
I know we don't. It's like way less important, but at least I
It's a
caught it now
audio
so I can
podcast.
get the end. I can get the end
Yeah.
of Max.
Just put like a silly picture up of him.
I'll put a
the
silly
whole
picture
time.
up of him. Yeah.
And animate it a little
animated.
bit.
Yeah.
Animate the whole thing.
Yeah, do like the one where you make
so
the
do
mouth,
a couple
like,
faces. Do a couple faces like open your yeah. Now do like a laughing like a ha ha like a belly laugh. Now do
I'm not gonna touch my belly though. I get scared.
No, I get it, but like just do a belly laugh. Like don't make your eyes so wide like that. I'm actually gonna do this. This could be a really funny project for me.
Because
to,
I
like,
think I found
actually
no. I think I
animate
found
Zach's
something
gonna
in
do
my
it.
stomach though.
Zach's gonna do it and hate himself.
Are you gonna actually? Was that good?
Keep going.
Do you want? Okay.
He looks
Keep
like
going with what though? You gotta direct. I need direction.
Oh, like belly laugh, but like eyes closed.
But in just little
Like
stages, right?
laugh
It's like
up.
this. So
Yeah,
it's
little
like
stages. This is gonna be our best video episode to date now. All right. Yeah, keep going.
Perfect.
All right. So now I want
cry.
you. Now I want you. Yeah, cry.
Why am I making noise?
Yeah, you don't need. This is not for noise.
But I need it for my. That's part of my method.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. There you go. Nice. Nice. All right. Now I need more of like talking, but be like happy
Okay.
about talking. Happy about talking. No, now like actually just like go.
Don't say no. Let's be positive about it.
All right, yes, but now just
it's like-
go yes, but yes, and now go up, 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 up. Like actually move your mouth so I can use a clip of you instead of. All right, good. No, but smile.
Okay.
Like be happy about talking right now.
What do you mean? Who smiles when they fucking talk?
Like me right now. Do you see how I'm smiling while I'm talking right now?
I literally, you're not on camera. That's crazy to ask.
Oh. So like smile while you're talking. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Good. Now be sad about talking. Be sad talking. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. This is good. I'm good. This is gonna
what
be
we
good.
do, man.
All right,
Okay, you
perfect.
gotta animate that
Yeah,
shit though.
I got it.
If I tune into the video portion of this podcast and that's not fucking animated and you made me do all that shit and it was just a goofy prank, like some kind of David Dobrik concept, I'm gonna be so upset.
Yeah, no, this will be good. All right, I'm gonna put him laughing over the whole monologue. He's like,
Yeah. But you need audio to it too though.
What do you? No, I'm gonna have your audio under. I'm just gonna have your video.
See, I
laughing
intentionally
the whole
don't
time.
laugh at the monologue because you haven't introduced me yet. So then sometimes, anyway, it doesn't matter.
No, I get
Haley,
what
what was your
thought.
thing that you were
Anyways-
saying before Zach?
Y'all heard about the bean soup? I don't know what this is
Yes.
called. Oh, you know it.
All right, so you just
I
need to
know
tell
it.
it to Jake basically now because he doesn't know. I bet.
This girl on TikTok, she posted this video. She made this insane
Uh-huh.
bean soup. She added so many, like every kind of bean, super high in iron. She explains it. And then these people came in the comments and were like, but what if I don't like beans? Well, how do I substitute the beans? And she was nice to them and tried to like respond in a way to be like, well, maybe you can try eating other things. And it's like a thing. It's a reoccurring thing I see on TikTok now where people go, but like, it'd be like Zach seeing some
if
guy be like, this is how I do my hair every day. And he's just like, but what if I'm bald? Like what, how, make one for bald people.
How should I do my hair if I'm bald? The next video, hey guys, this is a video where I show you how to put on a wig. Like, it's like, what do you want me to do? It's like, we can't cover everyone and everything.
You, if I had to coin a term for this, I would call it the Me Too movement.
Damn it.
Very good.
I don't
like
know
it.
if you want to use that one. No, Zach, I don't know if you want to use
No,
it.
it makes sense.
I don't know either.
I like it.
No, guys, there is a movement like that.
No, I know, and that's the joke.
Zach's like,
The
yeah, I know, I'm
punch-
playing along with it. I'm doing a character. Hello, it's a podcast.
All right, I'm
Okay, so it's like-
gonna cut that part out. All right, just keep doing your
No, it's
character.
like
now.
Zach's like, guys, I got me too'd, and it's like you're talking about like.
Somebody saw
like,
my
it's like
video
Zach.
and it didn't relate directly to them. I got me too.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I got me too'd. It's like, Zach, no, and that's what I'm saying. Like, be really careful.
So yeah, sorry, I can't come into work. I got me too.
That's crazy. Oh, I'm just like overwhelmed because I was up all night doing all this research because I got me too. So then it's like, oh, I got to make a video with an alternate recipe because one person was allergic to cilantro. So now it's like I'm really tired because I was up all night getting me too'd. So
That is
your boss is like,
what?
how do I clear my search history? That's what your boss says.
Yeah. I might get me too also at this rate.
No, but yeah, don't use that hashtag. Do a different one. Me 3.
There you go.
Just what about me?
God.
The 3 Musketeers.
Oh my God, that was insane. But yeah, yes, this phenomenon is crazy, and I think it all comes back to why can't we just bring back mainstream bullying?
Yeah.
One of the
Give me the good old fashioned stuff. Enough of this alt bullying.
We
Yeah.
need to cut out the inclusivity.
Exactly. Like if you're gonna,
For sure.
that's like, yeah. I mean, we've already talked about it, but the recipe is called bean soup, and if you look at that and say that looks really good, but I don't like the main ingredient.
Yeah.
How do I make this recipe without the main ingredient?
Or what if you said, I
That's
don't like
like
soup?
you should go to like, well, maybe not jail, but maybe somewhere where you're
mental
not allowed.
institution?
Yeah, somewhere where you're not allowed to be around anybody or ever talk to anybody ever again until you learn to fucking behave yourself.
Or they should
like
get
maybe
they should
just
get,
look up a different recipe.
they should get put in that city in Florida where all the sex offenders get
That's
to
where
live.
they go.
Yeah. That's where they have to live.
Absolutely. Well, it's also like describing something you want like a child. Like where someone has to go, well, where are you hungry? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what is it you want? Because this is a bean soup. And they're like, and you have to like get to what you actually want. And you're like, I want water. I'm thirsty. It's like, that's the end of it. What kind of, you want the soup without the beans? Oh, water. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's like
really good.
describing a baby's own feelings to it.
Yeah. Yeah, so
And that's the gene that we got to cut out.
Yeah.
If we do, yeah.
that's so true. This is
I want my kid. I go into the workshop. I want my kid to be some kind of like influencer. No, I'm just kidding.
so I
you
so
say it
so
like
wait,
that.
Now we
so
can't
wait.
post that on
Do
YouTube.
I have to censor that
Oh,
for the
bleep
YouTube
that then.
version?
Yeah.
You definitely do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start making because it'll probably cut out old Max episodes that are up, but this one at least I can.
Definitely.
All right, I'm gonna look
will.
for 54 minutes.
I won't say that word if that's you have to bleep it out.
That's a good point.
You just got me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can you
Somebody
say
just
that? Can
really
you
doesn't
say
know what
that
that
phrase, but something that I can say instead? Can you say what you said about how you want your kid to grow up, but something that I can say? Oh,
Some kind of no, I'm not gonna say.
You're not gonna say. What were you gonna say? All right. Anyway,
Anyhow.
I'm trying to think of like a good replacement word.
no, it's okay. There is none.
I don't mind. I want my kid to be.
There's no good replacement words for slurs, and that's why they're slurs. You know what I mean? If there were replacement words, then people would be saying a million different things, and then
those would be the slurs.
exactly.
Well, you can replace the N word with gamer, as
That
we
doesn't
know,
work.
and it works.
Now that
I
you've
sweat
said
my
that though,
eyes
now
one
you
sec.
can't say gamer on your podcast.
I never will. Why would I? What am I
If
gonna
you're
have?
talking about games, maybe.
What am I
All
gonna
right,
have a guest on and say,
here's
"Hey,
a-
I'm a big old gamer"?
Wait, here was
Why would I say
I'm a
that?
gainer.
Here was a news article from here's a news article from the podcast that was scrapped last week when we lost our episode. Cup Noodles is making a caffeinated version to be more gamer friendly. So if you were to, do with that as you will. But anyway, the punchline for that monologue bit was that we need to bring back bullying. That was the was the whole punchline there.
This looks really good, but do you guys have cup noodles without the noodles?
Yeah, without the cup.
It's just cup.
We should get rid of decaffeinated coffee.
Yeah, what are you up to if you like that?
Dude, tell me about it. I'm such a fucking bitch.
The bean that makes me awake.
So wait,
Can
so
I
what
have
is
that,
it?
but not.
I do decaf coffee, but
How is it decaf is my
they
question.
extract it somehow. I don't know if it's like the roasting process or what, but because like dark roast coffee, do you know this? Dark roast coffee has less caffeine than light roast coffee. So I think maybe
I
there's
didn't know
something
that.
with decaf with how they roast it. They can extract the caffeine.
No, this is
or
what they
something.
do. This is not even a joke because I worked at a breakfast restaurant.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Decaf coffee is really just coffee that you brew twice.
No, it's not.
Because the first time you brew it, it gets out like 98% of the caffeine, and decaf coffee has like less than 2% caffeine.
Not
this
brewed
is a real true thing.
twice.
Wait, so if
When
I
are they
just...
gonna make melatonin coffee?
You mean sleepy time tea?
No, I mean like
stupid.
dangerous amounts of melatonin in your coffee.
Also with the same amount of caffeine, like dangerous amounts
You
of
take a sip of
melatonin.
it.
Get crossfaded?
Yeah, you get crossed.
And you get like fucked up because they accidentally they forgot to put the melatonin coffee in the right color one. The containers are different colors, but they put the wrong one in the wrong container. So they give you the melatonin coffee, and they're like, "Oh no!" And it's like, "I have a business meeting." They're like, "You're gonna have some crazy dreams tonight."
Yeah.
You start hallucinating because you can't fall asleep because you also had espresso.
Yeah.
I
That's
wish
good.
they would.
Whoa, that might be the move.
What, espresso and
That might be
melatonin?
how to...
That's the new 8
that-
Benadryls.
That might be how to trip.
Yeah.
How to trip
Adderall
bennies.
and Benadryl.
No, dude. We're trying to do something that's actually cool and something that's accessible to teenagers.
Okay, true.
I'm censoring
Vaping.
that out. That, guys, I didn't mean it. I feel
Try
like I have
vaping.
to
Try
say that.
vaping.
Teenagers are doing so much shit. I saw this video on Twitter the other day of it was a TikTok it was a video, it was probably a TikTok after, whatever, who cares. Some teenage girls posted a video. It was like a slideshow of them vaping in the school bathroom. Mm-hmm. And they were like making a joke like, "Oh, is somebody there? No, we're good," and blah blah blah. It was like whatever. But then somebody screen recorded it and then set a timer and then tried to go as fast as they could to find out what school they're from, find their principal, email them the screenshots, and then say that they saw that. And it took them 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Damn.
That rocks.
and
What a
I love it when
fucking
people like
snitch.
snitch on people.
The part that sucks about that video that I saw in the comments that never really registered with me was that, if there's predators out there, they kind of just gave them tips on how to locate a teenager. And but that's on the parents for letting their teenagers post online. No, I'm just kidding. That's not
But
what
also,
it is.
I don't think a predator is going to target a teenager because it's not like they're going to see a TikTok video and be like, "Oh yeah, teenagers are real."
You're right. They're kind of looking at the people who only use iPads.
I think they're going to be like, "You want to take a trip out of state?" You know what I mean?
Yeah. But anyway, I just thought that was fucking crazy. And then also the fact that they did it because when they're posting this video and they're trying to prove their point that they did this for real, they have to leave all the names in and stuff so that you see what they're like, all the correlations in the video and stuff. But then they just doxed the kids. They just doxed the kids.
I did something similar recently.
Whoa.
Vaped in a
Doxing
bathroom
children?
or doxed a child?
Yeah, basically. Well, my one coworker, she has like a 15-year-old
Child?
kid. Yeah, and her kid's like doesn't let her see her TikTok. She's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, she doesn't, it's not, apparently it's an invasion of her privacy. And I was like, oh, I'll find it. I'll find it. And within like 5 minutes, I had found it. Because I like searched
And she was vaping on there.
And she was
and
vaping in the bathroom.
making boring things. But it was crazy that I was like able to figure it out so fast.
Yeah, I guess it just goes to show, you know?
This one time, this is a funny story. When I was working in South Carolina, there's a girl I worked at. Actually, I don't think I can make this story not sound horrible.
All right,
Me.
time to do it.
Pretend it's a different person.
All right,
who
I'll make a note here just in case.
Well, no, the thing
Okay.
is it's another the bad part I would be worried about is about another person, but it just sounds too much like I'm just saying like, oh, my friend said this, but really it's me kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyways,
Oh.
what happened was I was working at Lowe's and
In South Carolina.
Yeah, and my dad's friend came down and was like, "Hey, you working with any like hot girls?" And I was like, "No, not really."
Oh,
Well,
no.
there's like one hot girl, like one girl, she's pretty cute. Never talked to her, blah blah blah. And
That
he's
Jake
like,
famously started learning Spanish for.
"No,
Oh,
no."
okay. I'm going to cut that one out.
Anywho, he was like, well, "What's her name? Let's see if we can find her on Instagram." And like, I literally only knew her first name, and somehow he like managed to pull up her Instagram and find her
Ooh.
within like 15 minutes.
But
How,
this was
this is your
he
dad's
spent
friend? He doesn't
15
even know how that, he
minutes
knows how
on
this
it?
works?
Yeah, just from her first name
He spent
and the location she was in, he managed to find out that like her dad was in the military and there's a military base near where we were, and he found like, I don't even know, found like her brother or something, but like easily in 15 minutes was like, "Is this her?" And I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
I don't know. 15 minutes doesn't really sound easy, and it sounds like that guy spent a suspicious amount of time looking.
Well,
How
that's what
old
I'm,
is this man? How old is he?
I'm not gonna implicate my family
Give
friends.
me an age
like that.
range.
40 to 50.
That's crazy. He's so like, there's like one part of me that's like, what a creep, but he's also like kind of technologically ahead.
Right, of
So
like
it's like,
people
right, like,
of his peers.
Just goes to
yeah.
show
Or
you
like-
they can figure out their TVs and
That's
shit
what I'm
if they're motivated.
Well, yeah, he's a real tech guru, but I'm starting to think
Is he
that
really?
maybe he should be in the FBI
Maybe.
Or jail.
or jail. But isn't that kind of like
the two polar opposites.
isn't that kind of like the
Yeah.
fine line we're
Yeah,
always
no.
walking?
No, but think about it. Isn't that kind of where everybody, if you're on the side of the FBI, there's a fine line between whether or not you should keep your job or be in jail. And same thing with like if
they
you were
get
in
like
jail.
they get like former
You peeing or
murderers
something?
and stuff
Haley's
to
peeing.
consult and
Exactly.
and they become
That's what-
special agents. So
that's
like
what
that,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
No, exactly.
There
dude.
is- that
100%.
is
But
like-
I'm saying this is like, that is specifically the kind of man I do not want on the FBI. Because the only thing I know about him is that he's attracted to women who are much younger and he's willing to invade their privacy. So I don't think that I want that man to be in the FBI.
But
He's going to have access to stronger technologies and tools.
But
Well,
who
but
He's
do
going to
you
start
want?
legally changing people's ages.
Well, who
But
do you
that's-
want in the FBI, Max?
That's who is in the FBI.
I want to be in the FBI.
You want-
and I like stand up and I like salute or something. I want to be in the FBI.
No, you. Yeah, never mind. Bad joke. I'm not gonna say it.
What were you going to say?
Nothing. I'm not saying it. It's like literally not worth it. This would damage my reputation.
Hey, how come?
So I'm not gonna say it. Like damage it because it's just so unfunny.
Just based on the
It's
letters
not-
in the acronym, or like the FBI, I know what one of the words is.
No. Number one.
Yes,
Federal
yes.
booby inspector.
Guys, give me a fucking second. Hold on. Let me explain myself. Number one, I did think for a second, should I have Max tell me what FBI stands for? But I stopped that at a screeching halt in my brain. I said, I'm not doing that. That's stupid. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
But the second thing I was going to say was because you rose your hand, I almost said, and I stopped myself because this would be damaging to my reputation. So I just want this to, I'm prefacing it. This is going to
Bleep this
damage my
out.
reputation.
I already know bleep it out.
I was going to say I volunteer as tribute. which is why I stopped myself and I said that is the
Wait,
worst
why
joke.
is I volunteer as tribute bad?
Oh my
That's not
god, I
bad.
don't need to. If you,
I was also thinking about saying that,
and
but
we
I
both
stopped myself.
ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Because that would be horrible for us as comedians.
Yeah, because it's not funny, not because it's not.
No, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah, I said damaging my reputation just because it's so unfunny.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
not
the
like
kinda-
it's not like bad. It's not like
yeah,
offensive.
no, that's the kind of joke that's like, what are you doing, man? You know, it's like Amy Schumer stuff.
Oh my god.
I was wondering,
yeah.
why is it
Yeah.
called the Bill Cosby Show if that's not his name in the show?
Wait, what is his name in the show?
What,
He didn't just self-name.
Rupert,
I forget what his name is.
Wait, are you kidding me?
Dr.
Is this real?
Halloran.
It's
Is it?
what's their
It's something like that. Yeah.
What's
It's
their
doctor.
last-
He's a doctor in the show.
I can't think of the last. I would look it up, but my phone is recording. This is the problem. And Haley's
Yeah,
not
mine
here.
too. That's why I can't.
Haley's not here to look it up.
I have a Motorola for you to look it up on.
Shit.
Oh, let me.
Why
let
do
me
you have so
unlock
many
it for you.
phones?
I have two phones.
One for the plug and
One
one
for
for
the
the load.
Yeah.
You got it. You do it.
What's my last Google? Oh, God, I'm doing
Wait,
it
your
now.
last Google search is giant big old boobs.
Giant big old boobs.
Giant.
Vagina big
The
old boobs.
the Huxtables. They were the Huxtables.
Oh, the Huxtables.
Cliff.
Yep, yep,
His
yep.
name was Cliff Huxtable, but the show's called the Bill Cosby Show.
Which is kind of fucked up.
Like, why would they call
Well,
it?
no, it's called The Cosby Show.
So even
Because if it was
worse.
called the Cliff Huxtable Show, people would not watch that.
You're right. And I guess...
But why did people watch it
Well,
when it
'cause
was called the Cosby Show,
maybe it's-
knowing that Bill Cosby was a rapist?
They thought it was a kind of cereal. Wait, I
Oh.
don't think they knew that back then.
I don't think anybody knew that except for the few.
Except for
The few 40 or 50. How many
The
people did he have
the
again?
Marines knew.
the Marines definitely knew. I can confirm
so did
that.
the
My
FBI.
dad was actually a Marine around that time. So yeah, they knew. They knew big time.
Yeah, they did.
I was wondering why. Okay, so P Diddy, Puff Daddy, the rapper, you guys know.
Yep.
He just got the key to New York City.
What does that mean?
Exactly. That's what I'm. Like, what does it open?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Like, even
Can it open
symbolically.
the Trump Tower and can he go in there and be like, fuck you, fuck, start pissing all over the
But
fucking
like,
place?
so like literally, I assume it comes from back when cities were literally had to have like, walls
Master
around them.
key.
Yeah, and they had walls around them and a gate to open. The key,
No,
and the key
yeah, I
would
guess
open the city or
Yeah.
whatever. But now, like, what does it serve? Is it just an honorary title?
I guess so. But then that brings up a question in my mind. Why did that just happen?
I don't know.
Because when's
He
the
does-
last time he's been relevant?
Does only
I mean-
one person get the key to the city?
Only one
That's
at
a good
time.
question too. Like, how many copies do
There's
they
only
make?
one key.
And, yeah,
Imagine
is it a
if you had
spare
the only
key
key
and
to the
like
city and you fucking left it on the train by accident.
Oh my god, that'd be so bad.
exactly? And
I
like,
leave
what
my
if
keys to my apartment places
what
all
if
the
God
time.
calls at some point and says, "Hey, I need the key to New York City,"
Right.
and you're like, "Oh, I left it on the train."
And then he's like, oh, well, I left the key to heaven on the train too, and you're not getting in now because I can't get in.
Then what do you do? So, anyways,
You go to hell. So
even symbolically, what does the getting the key to the city mean? Is what I want to know.
It means
I
you're
wanna
allowed
know.
to commit like petty crimes.
Does it give you diplomatic immunities?
I would assume so, because what else would be the benefit, really?
well, then it's so fucked up that Bill Cosby didn't get it before the whole...
And also, I agree with Z-Man. Why did he just now get it?
Yeah, that's my main question is what is the agenda there?
Well, not
no,
that
I'm
he's
getting
not.
conspiracy now. What's the
The
agenda?
mayor
Not,
watched the VMAs.
not that he's not culturally relevant now, because he's not very culturally relevant now, and he hasn't been. But business-wise, he's always been very relevant with Ciroc and other business ventures like
Sure.
his recording company and stuff. But like he hasn't done anything. Like he became a billionaire like 5 years ago, and he became like the most successful recording artist way before. Like he hasn't had like a landmark accomplishment that has said like, oh, now we definitely need to give this guy the key to the city.
Maybe
Right.
that's why they
So,
gave
like,
it to him, so that could be his accomplishment.
Yeah, like he's just like he hasn't been up to much, and they're like, "We need a
He's like-
publicity stunt for you, Puff. What do you want?" He's
I
like, "I want the
I
key
haven't
to
had
the
a
city."
hit for a while. I really wish I had a key though.
You know what's funny? People talk all this mess about, oh, the billionaires, kill him, fucking make him dead, eat them all. Nobody talks about Puff Daddy though.
Yeah, or Hove,
Who? What's that?
Jay-Z. I think the
Jay-Z's
reason
a billionaire?
big time, and LeBron James as well. I think
LeBron James a billionaire?
Yeah, I think the reason for that is because they aren't like they're self-made billionaires.
I mean, so was Bill Gates allegedly.
I mean, not
No,
really.
Bill Gates had wealthy parents.
Yeah, he came from money.
And so
And he
was
consulted an
and
old
so
witch
was Elon
doctor.
Musk.
I don't know if
I'm
that's...
literally kidding. He like his
That's not true.
story
Then they
is
had
that
cobalt mines
blood
in South
emeralds
Africa.
or whatever the fuck, like his dad. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And also, he's like,
Hold on, you're breaking up, Max. Hold on. This is bad,
Uh-oh.
breaking up bad.
Max. You're breaking up bad.
Hello?
All right,
You're breaking bad.
Oh, no, I know.
All right,
I don't know if
good.
that's mine, though.
We're
Hold on
good.
one
We're
second.
good. We're good.
Hold on.
No, we're back.
No, I know, but I'm just making sure it doesn't... Because it happened twice.
Did it?
Well, to me it did. I didn't say anything, but I don't know if it's mine or your guys.
I think it's
It doesn't
yours
matter
because
too
my
much. Back
Wi-Fi is
now.
actually perfect. I have a
100%.
Our
Yeah.
studio
My
is
Wi-Fi is also
perfect.
perfect. I do streaming all the time.
Yeah, I stream all the time too, dude. Shut up.
You
You're
don't
not-
stream all the time. You stream to one person and you tell them, don't try to steal my money. I got a fucking donation on
What's
Twitch
the
yesterday,
difference?
and then PayPal permanently banned my account.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They were like, yeah, we're not going to have you doing any of this anymore.
You better not be making...
What
So
was
I
the
called him
rule?
today. I called him. His name was Jan. And I think he was like Norwegian or something. And he was like,
Jan?
which is fine.
Yeah, no problem
By the
with
way.
Norwegians.
I got a big problem with
Not
him.
yet,
Not
but I'm
yet.
Actually,
starting to.
the
Because he
opposite
kept
of a
saying to me,
problem.
does that make sense? And it fucking literally didn't. Every time I would say like, okay, so is this going to happen again? And he goes, well, sometimes this happens to multiple people several different times, but not always. So I can't say for sure anything, but what are you talking about? Does that make sense? It's like, what the fuck is going on here? Unban my goddamn account. It was crazy.
Your phone died at some point.
Damn it.
It was the worst though.
Take your phone.
Wait, what's going on?
My phone died.
Fuck. Wait, I think you said 4 hours. Damn.
This is like the worst video episode ever. You can just pull it up.
Yeah, well, I couldn't. I tried. Can you put that on the Switch charger?
Should I pause my recording? I had to split it into two because if I send something over an hour, it won't upload.
It's all good, man.
Okay.
I
just
think
wanted to
we're
make
all
sure.
set here.
Yeah, I just wonder how much was lost there. This is the most. This is gonna be the most work I've ever had to put into a video episode.
Well, you're gonna have to fucking do like a weird little puppeteering thing. So.
But I think that will excite me a little bit. I think that I'll have fun doing that. That'll be good. It'll bring me back. Maybe it'll get me back into animating. Have
Into
I told
anime?
you? Have I told you about my animations? I used to make animations
no,
in
you did
college.
animation.
Yeah. I have 5 videos on YouTube that I animated, and I'm really proud of all of them. Except for the sound quality. I wish I would have known about sound and upped the volume and shit and knew what to do
And
there.
now you do insurance readjustment.
I
And you
know.
work for the man. 9 to
No,
5.
I mean-
Sometimes you go to Chicago and you eat some Italian beef, but your blankets are soft, I'll bet. But back in the back of your brain, you're still thinking about animation every time you go to work.
I think about everything that I've done, Max. You don't even know. I
With
used
your
to be a
SpongeBob
hit
cup.
music recording guy. I used to
What do
be
you
a
mean hit?
big time comedy skit creator. I used to be a big time animator. I used to be a big time comic book writer, and
You used to have
all of these
blockbuster
things-
YouTube videos.
I used to have blockbuster YouTube videos that I would direct, write, and star in
and edit.
and edit. And I think about it, and I think like, what am I fucking doing? What am
Do you
I
feel
doing?
drafted into your own life?
What the hell does you think? Can you rephrase it some other way?
I think I have to.
You feel forced into that position?
Into this position that I'm in right now, my 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
You do?
Yep.
Hey, but at least you got a podcast.
At least I have this podcast that is the #1 word of mouth podcast in the world.
That's true. Look at the success that you're creating simultaneously, and that's completely fine.
I know.
What about you, Haley? You like your job?
Sometimes I wish they paid me more.
Well, obviously, that's always the case, isn't it?
I don't know. I enjoy the actual things that I do. Sometimes I don't like the people that I work with, depending on the day. But I have fun. I have a lot of fun at work. I do wish I think about this a lot. I wish I just worked like a part-time job but still got paid the same amount of money. I just wish I had more free time to do the things that I enjoy, but instead I get off of work and I'm tired. And I don't.
And then you don't want to like
chores.
make any videos or do anything?
Yeah, I have like no inspiration.
Yeah. Me and Haley have both. We talk about this a lot. How we've both fallen off. Like we come back from work and we don't want to do shit, and we don't think anything's funny whenever we think of something, and we don't want to make.
Why don't you fucking just do that stuff then?
I know that's what we.
And I have other problems. Like I don't like especially after working. Like, I feel tired and drained, and I feel like I look gross and ugly, so I definitely don't want to be recorded.
Make a gross and ugly character.
Yeah. Yeah, like, steer into it. Like, do that, like, Shane Dawson type of 2009
put
Shane
sticks
Dawson
in your
terrible.
Hair,
yeah.
Little twigs and branches in your hair.
But don't do blackface.
No.
That's, like, the one thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like the pendulum is swinging back.
Yeah, maybe we should bring it back.
No, I'm not saying we should bring
Miranda
it back. Let's
Sings
clarify
will be.
something here.
Oh, okay, Haley will bring it back. Miranda Sings is leading the charge.
Oh. But also, I feel like TikTok and social media has changed, and so the things that like maybe I used to do in the past, like years ago, that were gaining traction. Then it's like you can't make this. You don't make the same stuff now.
No.
And then like. I don't know. It's just the internet just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So
yeah, you know what I was thinking about the other day? If somebody made if Drew Gooden made a Road Work Ahead, yeah, I sure hope it does. If he made it today, sure, maybe it'd get a couple likes, but we'd forget about it tomorrow.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because
You know
like
what I mean?
TikTok is like Vine if it like took performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah, and if so many of these TikToks were made on Vine, you know, independently of each other, like if we picked one TikTok and put it in Vine, that would be what everybody remembers forever. But because it's on TikTok right now, it's like you watched it now, and now it's all right. Yeah, it's funny right now, but then you forget about
What's next?
Exactly. I mean, that is obviously one of the scariest things about even thinking about doing something like this. But that's what's fun about doing a podcast that nobody listens to.
There is something kind of weirdly liberating about like doing something, and it's like I do not care if this gets views, and in fact, I would prefer that it doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely like that kind of thing. That's what I was doing with the podcast that we had, but then we had to stop recording it. But we're gonna start doing that podcast again.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited for Frown Time to come back. I'm very excited for that. Max is So are you still doing Rough Take?
Yeah, the podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
We just recorded an episode. It was really, really fucking funny.
Good. Is it about movies that I've seen, or what's it about? What are the movie topics?
Did you see shit? Bottoms was one of them. That movie
No,
that
I
just came
haven't
out,
seen that one yet, but I saw the ads.
Shit's fucking funny.
The movie's
but
funny?
It's actually
You liked
like
it?
really fucked up.
The movie's fucked up?
Yeah, I was surprised. It's kind of like a fucked up movie.
Okay.
And then the other one was The Boogeyman. That's like that horror movie, that like PG-13 horror movie that came out this year.
Oh, I don't know about it. Yeah, then maybe
I
I'll
don't know.
watch
They're
those
popular.
movies, and then maybe I'll listen to the episode.
The Boogeyman part's the better part, so watch that movie for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely, just to do some prep.
No, but yeah, Frown Time is going to be good. I'm really excited for that. Now, one thing I do want to touch on here is Drew Phillips, if you're listening.
Oh, yeah.
Drew, come be on our pod. Drew's the guy from Emergency Intercom.
What's that?
That one. You remember that podcast with the guy and the girl? It was a long time ago when Max mentioned that podcast to us. It was probably like over a year ago.
Shoot, I don't know.
Anyway, I don't know. How many subscribers do you think Drew has on YouTube? Like 1 million? Or like almost 1 million?
Probably. I don't know. I haven't actually, I listen to the podcast more than I watch like their YouTube videos.
I never watch their YouTube videos. I just know that they have a YouTube following. Anyway,
I don't think I watch fucking YouTube anymore. I don't think I
don't.
really will sit down and watch a YouTube video.
I don't ever. Like the only
Unless it has like a clearly defined format, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this is like when BuzzFeed was awesome. It's just like if it's like a list of something, I'll be like, I can't wait to see what's number 4.
Yeah. But all right, so Drew, if Max told you about this podcast and you're listening right now, how about you come be on this podcast? How about you come tell us what it's like to actually make a living off of social media?
Yeah, Drew.
Yeah. All right. So that's the
I'll
Drew
text him.
hour. That's the Drew hour. And if you watched the video, did I do really good at animating Max? Did I do it? Was it really good?
Did you like that part of it?
Did you like it? Was it good?
Drew, watch the video part, okay? You have time. I know you do.
Drew,
You
back.
do social media for a living. That's
Yeah.
what, 2 minutes a day that you have to work? Come on.
And I actually just listened to an episode of your podcast where you talked about how little walking time you do and how much screen time you have. So how about you spend some of that? I know you just listened to this whole thing on Spotify or whatever while you were scrolling through TikTok, but how
While
about
you were probably longboarding.
Yeah, exactly. So how about you just now take the time to listen to this whole thing over again, but in video form? Yeah, and I think that's the Drew. I think that's the Drew hour.
He'll be so scared, I think.
I think that's the Drew hour.
Yeah.
And if Enya wants to come on too, I guess that's good. I guess I targeted only Drew here, and I feel bad about that now. Yeah, how about we have both of your asses
optically,
on?
that's bad.
Yeah, how about we have both of your asses on?
Maybe just the boy.
Yeah, this is a white boy podcast, okay?
White boy podcast, white boy podcast.
All right. So that's that. What do you guys say? I mean, we've been going for almost an hour and a half. What do you say we put an egg on it?
Let's put a fucking egg on it. I'm gonna go
Dying.
get
I wanted to do a
drunk.
character really quick.
Oh, go for it.
It's a pastor, but he's streaming his sermon, okay?
Okay, go for it.
And the powers and principalities of darkness shall not prevail, says the Lord. Can I get an amen, chat?
And then he has to
that's
wait
it.
10 seconds for the amens to start rolling
for the,
in.
for the delay. Can we get some tithes in the chat?
Can we get an amen, chat?
He calls it tithing, like instead of like donations.
Titho instead of dono.
Yeah.
All
Can I
right, we
get a
got some
tithe,
amens
chat?
in the chat. We got some rolling in now.
And next up, we have Skrillex. Is like a special guest on the Christian stream.
All right, so let's put an egg on it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I went to the lab to order a new kid, and I specifically wanted him to have an egg on his head.
I went to the lab and I specifically asked if they could still try to use my wife's egg,
I said,
but with LeBron James seed.
I said, I want double egg. Hold the sperm.
Dude, not bad. I love my wife so much. I want my son to be a clone of her.
What do you got, Haley? Put an egg on it.
I've been running from the tyrannical government that's choosing to destroy how we live and want to kill me because I want to keep my eggs. And they took them all away or something.
Okay.
Because I don't want to have lab children.
Oh, they're harvesting the embryo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Forgot
Took me
about
a
that.
while.
Dark,
And they-
Took my-
a little dark young adult novel.
Took my man brain a
All right.
while.
Go ahead, Max.
Put an egg on it.
Put an egg on it.
Okay, what did we talk about today?
I don't know.
Go on, man.
He said, "Give me an Italian beef," and instead of an Italian beef, they gave him an egg,
There we
Give
go.
me an Italian woman's egg.
an Italian woman's egg.
And then, hey now, you're
You're an egg
no,
now.
no, there's something here. Hey now,
You're an egg star.
You're an egg star.
Get it scrambled. Hey now, you're an egg star. Get it scrambled or poached.
No.
Hey
man.
now,
No,
you're
there
an
has
egg
to be
star.
something.
Hey now, you're a lab kid. You
You didn't come from a sperm or an egg.
You were made in.
But the media man eggs to differ, judging by the egg in the satellite picture. The egg we skate is getting pretty egg.
The egg we
The water's getting runny, so you might as well. No.
fry.
Scramble.
The egg is getting runny.
So you might as well fry. Hey now, we're flipping
We're flipping
eggs
eggs
now.
now. Over easy.
from sunny side up to over easy. Hey now, we're mixing it up now. There's scrambled.
Add cream.
We're out of hot sauce.
Only omelets rock with peppers and
Onions and cheese.
and cheese.
And it's like, and then he's talking about the refrigerator right now. It's a cool place, but they say it gets colder.
Up in the freezer.
You're bundled up now.
You're bundled
your
up
eggs
now.
before they
Wait till
get
you get to
colder.
the freezer.
We need some hash browns. All right, whatever. Fucking care. Let's
And some
let's
rye toast.
Yeah, let's close out the podcast. What do we talk about? All right, let's talk about how this was a disaster
Okay.
on my end. Well, I fucked up. I filled up my cup with wine. And now I'm not feeling fine. I forgot to record Max's video. Somebody tried to tell me over the stereo. I don't know, nobody did. I'm doing this alone. Somebody take my phone and replace Jake's phone. That died also in the middle of the recording. I lost 2 videos. Something tells me maybe I should have chose a guy to produce this so that I would not feel so useless. I'm tired of all the pressure, editing, recording, and wait, I wanted to say more things, co-starring, and also posting everything and making sure that all the money and owning all of the things. Maybe that's a bit too much for just one man who also has a 9 to 5 that we also previously discussed he's not super passionate about. Remember that?
Hey Zach, don't take this as an attack. But what if you took a step back and only guest starred on some episodes and let me take full reins of this show? I'd be the best one and only host on the show. And maybe Haley would get a bigger role. That would be great. What do you say? We don't need you. Is that okay? You can just edit the show for us, and you wouldn't have to fuss about writing a new monologue, because Haley and I, we got it solved. Don't worry, pal, we got it from here. Did we make it clear that more people like me on this show, and you're just here to front the dough? Sorry, I made you mess up, apparently. It was just a joke, okay? I'm sorry.
I hear you.
I really got you off your game there.
Okay, so have you ever met me? This would hurt me internally. I have an ego, and that would destroy me, so I'd feel so fucking bad. You probably wouldn't want somebody editing your podcast that is this criminally sad. Maybe I would get into taxidermy. You would probably want to sit a couple arm lengths from me. I'm probably not gonna be the best person to be around. It's better to just be the clown of the podcast. If people are clowning on me, maybe it would be better than watching you guys go free. Because if they liked you more than me, I'd also be pissed. If they liked the new version of the podcast without me, I would not have a blast. I'd be so fucking pissed. You guys would not admit. Alright, I'll calm down a little bit here. That would not be good. So that's my gist here. Hey, Max, what do you have to say?
Thanks for having me. I always have fun. It's like we're family, but I also dread it, like Thanksgiving. I wish that I could move away sometimes and be completely by myself in a cabin in the middle of the mountains. If I had lived in a cabin in the middle of the mountains, I would most likely be lonely, but I'd also be a lot less frightened more often than not.
Interesting take. What about you, Haley?
Cabin in the mountains.
Dead mountains.
I'm so hungry I can't think of anything because I'm starving. I only had some toast with an avocado on it this morning. God, I wish I fried an egg with that. Would have been so yummy and filled me with protein. I think that's what an egg is. That protein? Yeah. And then I wouldn't be so hungry right now and only be thinking about eating. And also, yeah, maybe you should get off the podcast, Zach. And then maybe I'd be able to talk a little bit more instead of having to sit here and snore because I'm so bored because I've heard your Chicago story like 2 times now, which isn't, it's fine. I'm so happy that you had fun. Even though I was alone and kind of a bum, it's fine. I really am glad you got to have fun because it's good for you.
In the mountains. So, this was actually we wanted to wait till the end to tell you, but this is the last time we're gonna be doing this back. Big old fight. Everybody's fighting. Right before.
We're serious.
I mean, this isn't the stuff you joke about.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of Z-Man and the Push, the official old podcast. And sorry, Haley, for telling you stories because you're my girlfriend and I love you.
I literally said I'm
so sorry for telling you things. I'm so sorry.
Stop listening after I
telling you
said
things
my
when
joke.
I get home from my long business trip. And thank you, Max, for being on the episode.
Thank you, Max.
I feel like I'm in a domestic abuse situation. This is crazy.
And how about you go ahead and
he hits
give
me?
us... All right. That was... All right.
Wait, bleep that out. Bleep that out. No, I'm just kidding.
We're taking
this.
this joke too far now. All right. And how about... All right, Push, say goodbye also. And then, Max, how about you close us out with one of your famous monologues that we all know and love?
Goodbye, folks. Thanks for listening. Goodbye, Max. Thanks for talking.
Goodbye. And if this is the last episode of the podcast, what a fun ride it has been. Insert memory from the podcast here. And that was definitely one of my favorite moments. All good things must end eventually, and perhaps that's what makes them good. It's because they're temporary that we love them. Most things lose passion as they go, and wouldn't it be better to burn out so brightly than it would be to go on forever and lose its spark? To fade into obscurity is sadder than death.